Let me disable the chat box, or else you people will keep on. It was only for me. It's not an issue anyway. Okay. All of you are requested to please turn on your videos. Tanvi, Maria, Navneet, no electricity there? Now it's okay. We're sitting in the dark.
Ma'am, the electricity just go now.
Okay. There was a power failure, right? Glenn has joined. Yes, Glenn, how are you? I was just talking about you. I was saying that you're not very regular. See, that happened only in the first class. Okay, after that, Glenn has been very punctual in the classes. Sorry, that was a misunderstanding. Glenn is coming for the class.
Ma'am, it was Rayan.
Yes, it's Ryan.
Glenn always attend classes.
Ryan hardly comes to the class. Okay, children. So good afternoon once again. Can you please recall what we learned in the last class?
We learned about
The word stress, right?
how to stress the word. And you said, and you told us to study the
Story of four friends.
Four friends. But I did not send you the story, right? Did I send you? Fine. I sent it. Okay, I forgot about it. Okay. Yes, Sarah.
Ma'am, ma'am, this swallow, right? Ma'am,
Swallow.
Swallow. In that there is 2L, right? So
Yes.
how it will be stressing?
No stressing. Swallow.
No, ma'am. One time you told, right? When two same letters come, we should stress it.
No, we should not stress. We should take it as one.
Ma'am, you told we should, if there are double letters, there will be no change in pronunciation.
Yes,
just
pronunciation.
it will be the same.
Take it as one. Exactly. So when there are two consonants, okay, doubling of consonant letters, you have to take it as one. So now I would like to make clear to you one aspect of pronunciation, that is word stress and sentence stress. So what you practiced in the last class was sentence stress. Sentence stress means what are the words, how the words in a particular sentence should be stressed. Okay? And what do you mean by stress? Pronouncing that particular word a bit louder, a bit higher, a bit longer. Okay? That is what is called stress. So in the last class, we practiced the sentence stress. Now, word stress means you already know what are syllables, right? Any word will be divided into syllables. And as a part of pronunciation, particular syllable, if a word has more than 2 syllables, one syllable will be stressed. That's a rule. Okay? There is no specific rule. There are some general rules, I'll tell you. Okay. Okay. So, you know what are syllables, right? Syllables is the unit of pronunciation which has one vowel sound, and it might have surrounding consonant sounds. Okay. For example, like education, right? Aditi, how many syllables are there in this word?
wait a second. And 4.
4 syllables, exactly. Education. Okay, so this is a word with 4 syllables, and as per the rule of pronunciation, whenever a word ends with T-I-O-N, the stress should be given on the penultimate syllable, second last. So how will you read that word, Aditi? Education, exactly, education. And this rule applies to the words ending with S-I-O-N, C-I-A-N, I-C, then T-I-A-N. So the words ending with, all the words ending with S-I-O-N, C-I-A-N, I-C, T-I, just a moment. It's not. Yes, T-I-O-N. T-I-O-N. So all the words ending with this syllable, the stress will be given on the syllable just before that. Just like how we pronounce the word education. Okay. Now, how will you read this word, Niranjan? Applying the same rule. So I'll tell you, discussion. So you have to stress on the second last syllable. So how will you read the word? Sri Hari, how will you read the word?
Ma'am, is it pronounced as discussion?
Exactly, discussion. Discussion. That particular syllable should be, I'm sorry, it should be a bit louder, stronger, higher. That's all. That is what is called stress. This is about the stress on the syllables, and this is what is called word stress. Okay, if I have given you the wrong information, I'm sorry. This is called word stress. That means stressing on the syllable in a word. And exactly, there is no specific rule. There are some general rules about the stress on the syllables, but the sad fact is the rules cannot be applied always. That means there might be exceptions. The rules always don't work. We have just some general rules to say. Like I'll show you as, okay, fine. So the words, as I showed you here, the words ending with T-I-O-N, S-I-O-N, C-I-A-N for like E-C-O-N-O-M-I-C. Economic. How will you pronounce this word, Felix?
Economic.
Economic. Economic.
Economic.
Yes, economic. Okay, now next word. Politician. Yes, politician. So Riza, how will you pronounce this word? Stressing on the second last.
Politician.
Exactly, politician. Politician. Okay, then next word, D-R-A-M-A-T-I-C. Siddhi, how will you pronounce this word? Here we have 3 syllables for the word, for this word.
Dramatic.
So how will you? Exactly, dramatic. Dramatic. Okay, then last word, R-E-V-I-S-I-O-N. Sarah, how will you read this word? Again, 3 syllables.
Revision.
Revision. Exactly. So this is about word stress. And what we practiced in the last class was sentence stress. Okay. Sentence stress means which are the words to be stressed in a sentence. And there is a rule. I'll show you that rule.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
there is a printing noise from your.
My side. Is it gone now?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, fine. Just a moment. Okay. I'll share it. Now, look at this. This is about the sentence stress. Okay, so what are the words that have to be stressed in a sentence? You all have learned content words and function words, right? In grammar, what are content words? Content words. Yes, Kirtana.
Ma'am, content words are words.
Yes, Kirtana.
Ma'am, content words are words which are
Huh.
give and meaning.
Yes,
To a
the
sentence.
main words in the sentence, like nouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs. All these are content words. So in a sentence, when you come across content words, these words have to be stressed. Okay, that is what is given in this. Stressed words are content words like nouns, main verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and apart from that, the WH questions too. What? Why? When? Which? Where? All these words have to be stressed. And reflexive pronouns. What are reflexive pronouns? Can anyone tell me? Give me an example of reflexive pronoun. Which is a reflexive pronoun? Just one example. Reflexive pronoun. Anyone? Yes, Ridvi? Even if it goes wrong, doesn't matter. Let me see whether you remember. Reflecting. It's just like looking at the mirror, what do you see? That is reflexive pronoun. Huh.
I don't remember,
Where is
but
Janvi?
my guess only.
Yes, you guess? You guess the answer?
He, she is like that.
Hello, how could you forget that? We had learned it many times. Maria knows it. Maria, what is reflexive pronoun? Kirtana remembers it, I guess. Yes, Kirtana.
Ma'am, is it her?
Huh?
Her is there.
Reflexive. Yes, D.
Ma'am, words like myself.
Exactly. Wonderful. That's it. Myself, yourself, himself, themselves, herself. That is called reflexive pronoun. Just remember, like when you look at the mirror, you see yourself. You see your reflection. That is called reflexive pronoun. Congratulations, Siddhi. You still remember it. Very good. Yes. A big applause for you. Okay. So even the reflexive pronouns should be stressed, okay, in a sentence. And when you stress particular words in a sentence, what about the other words? That should be unstressed, okay? Unstressed means when the stressing is like higher, louder, longer. Unstressed means lower, slower, and shorter. No need of highlighting the words. So that brings the tune in that pitch in the sentence calling intonation. That means intonation, the rise and fall. It happens automatically when the proper stress is given. When you take care of the word stress and the sentence stress, then intonation of the sentence will be achieved. Okay, so this is just for your information. FYKI, for your kind information. Okay, unstressed words are function words like pronouns, helping verbs, articles, helping verbs like will, must, may, should, can. All these are helping verbs. Articles, prepositions, you know articles, a and the, prepositions on, in, between, among, conjunctions, and, because, so, all these words. The verb to be, is, was, are. All these can be unstressed, whereas the content words should be stressed. Okay? Is it clear to all of you? Any doubt regarding this? Any doubt regarding this?
Sarah.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Sarah.
Sarah, tell.
Ma'am,
Wait, Adi. Wait for your turn. Sarah, ask your doubt.
You told, right? The letters before IC should be stressed. So, how we will pronounce panic?
Panic, because there you have only two syllables, pa and nick. Obviously, panic. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, that's it. Okay, so you have to just, because the rules cannot be taught to you because it's a long, lengthy one, and it might take very long time for you to learn, because there are no specific, you cannot by heart a rule and apply everywhere, because in this stress part, some rules might not apply to some words. Exceptions are there. Okay, so that's why I told you should be aware of the fact that the words, in a word, the syllables are stressed. And I gave you some general rules. And you can say, like, when you speak about words with two syllables, if it is a noun or an adjective, obviously you will stress on the first syllable. And when it is a verb of two syllables, for example, express, repeat, connect, the stress will be on the second syllable. This is a general rule. And that too, only for the words with two syllables. Okay. Now, Adidev, what do you want to ask me?
Ma'am, you wrote this question, right?
Huh.
So there are
Three syllables. Three syllables.
Then double S will be syllables.
Syllable, like, how do you count the number of syllables? The moment you hear a vowel sound, right? Discussion, right? Discussion. So D-I-S-C-U-S-S-I-O. That's the third syllable. But when you pronounce, you take it as one. You don't say discussion. It's discussion. Discussion. C-U. The ka should be stressed, and shan. That's all. S-I-O-N. Okay. Only thing, the double S is coming. That doesn't matter. Or else you can take it as discussion. C-U-S-S-I-O-N. So the ending is S-I-O-N, right? Okay. So this is a rule. The word stress and the sentence stress. The stress on the syllable, and you should know what is stress. Louder, higher, longer. Okay, so word stress means stressing on the right syllable. Sentence stress means stressing on the right word in a sentence. And obviously, we stress on the content words. The stressed words are normally content words. Okay, now I would like to show you one more thing. Now we were talking about, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm not able to see. I'm not able to see you.
One sentence, different meanings.
Yes. See here. Oh God. Share window is closed. Okay. Now. I'm not able to see you here. Can you see the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
But I'm not able to see
One
you.
sentence, different
No,
meanings.
ma'am.
Now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
One sentence. One sentence.
Yes, ma'am. We can
different
see.
meanings. All of you, please mute your audio. I'm not able to see the screen here. So please mute your audio. One sentence, different meanings. So we were talking about the stress, right? And according to the, see, all the words with red letter, they are the words to be stressed. Okay. So the first one, who will read the first one?
Ma'am.
Wait. Manav.
Ma'am, I always get the chance. You can give it to someone else, ma'am.
Oh God, so sweet of you. Yes.
Ma'am, can I
Why
read?
this is. I'm not able to see you and the screen at the same time. So that's the reason I have been.
Ma'am, I know. You first put in this. Now can you see?
No, I can just see the screen. I'm not able to see you. Anyway, wait.
1 minute. That's
No, I can see you now. I can see you now. It's fixed. Thank you. I would like to ask this question to, yes, Manas. Manas, read that first sentence.
Are you going to eat that?
Yes, are you going to eat that? That means it's so big. It's disgusting. What do you mean by disgusting?
A bad thing.
Yes, very bad, very bad. Okay,
Very
okay.
Bad or
So,
very bad smelly.
Smelly and
smelly.
hey, it need not be smelly, but of course, very bad. Okay, are you going to eat that? Meaning it's so big, it's disgusting. Okay, now Ojas. Ojas, read the second sentence with the right stress.
Are you going to eat that?
Exactly. Are you going to eat that? Meaning I'm not sure that it's really food, whether it's edible, whether you can eat that. Okay, so that's it. So when the stress on the word eat came, the meaning changed, right? And now next, Navneet. Navneet, read the third sentence.
Are you going to eat that?
Yes, are you going to eat that? I thought you bought it for me. See, look at the meaning. Are you going to eat that? Buddy, you bought a big burger, chicken burger. I was drooling. I thought you bought it for me. I was really feeling very hungry. But in front of me, you started unwrapping it and you started eating it alone. You were about to eat it. And I was amazed. I was like surprised. And I asked, are you going to eat that? I thought it was for me. See, look at the meaning. Meaning changes. Now, Glenn, the last sentence. Last one. Stress on the first word. First, stress on the first word. Are you going to eat that? Are you going to eat that? You're sitting here just looking. So it's a big question. I didn't think that you were going to eat that. So that's it. So when the stress changes, stress on the word changes, the meaning completely differs. So that's the importance of stress. Now, I'm going to share another screen. I don't know whether we'll be able to complete it. Just we'll have a look at it. Samples. Not this. Anyway, we'll do the practice in the next class, children. Okay? So it's better, otherwise we won't be able to finish it off. Huh? So whatever you are understanding, you are following what I'm discussing in the class. So please, register that in your mind. And one more request is, it's not just to learn in this class and leave it here and then wait for the next class. Are you all applying this in the other classes? And especially guys, when you get into argument, see, where is Janvi? Janvi is not here. Aditi is smiling. When you get into argument, believe me, you forget your accent. You forget your accent. So please, Manjima is also, see that smile says that you admit it, right? So please, yes, Aditi is nodding the head. So please don't allow that to happen. Keep your calm, whether you are angry, whether you are like infuriated, just take care of your accent. Speak slowly. Take care of the pronunciation. I know it sounds a bit weird, but we'll start watching you, okay? If you really want to improve your language, accent, pronunciation, you have to take care of all these things. Don't get carried away, okay? So that's